Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a how-to on how to color correct using the Inoxa Cover and Correct palette. So this is what it looks like. These colors here are the correcting colors, and these two here are the just normal concealers. Well, they're meant to be, but for my skin tone they're a little bit too dark, but you can still, if you're like me and have lighter skin, you can still use these as a contouring shade, I suppose. But basically you've got the yellow, which is used to neutralize purple under the eyes. You've got this green color here, which you use to counteract any kind of redness, so any spots, or I usually have really red cheeks and for some reason my chin is always red. And then you have the lavender shade, and that one is used to reduce unwanted yellow spots. So I don't really have that much yellow in my skin. I mean, I have a little bit here and maybe here and here. And this apricot color is used to brighten. So these two are pretty similar in their usefulness, but I guess it just depends on which one you're more comfortable using. So basically how this video is going to play out is I'm just going to show you placement of the colors and blending and things like that, and then I'm just going to finish off by doing the rest of my face. So if you would like to see how you can color correct to balance out your skin tone, then please keep on watching. Okay, so you are able to use your finger, but I just feel more comfortable using a concealer brush. I think I'm going to start with the yellow one, which is used to counteract like dullness and things like that, and I'm going to use that underneath my eyes. I'm also going to put that just around my mouth and around my nose. Now I'm just going to go through and blend that out with the damp sponge. You can go up onto your eyelids as well, because they do tend to get a bit dark. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the green color, and so basically you just apply this wherever you have redness, which I have quite a bit. Obviously, like what I'm doing, I'm putting it on before foundation because you're going to have all these shades all over your face, so you don't want to be able to see that obviously with the finished product. So you're going to do this first and then apply your foundation over the top to cover up the colors. And then again, I'm just going to blend that out. I find that this color correcting palette is actually really easy to blend out. Sometimes when it comes to the creams that are in the palettes, they are quite hard to blend out because they're really hard, but this one remains quite creamy, which is good. Just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna use the purple just to get rid of a little unwanted yellow tones that I have. I mean, it's nothing too major. I'm just gonna do here and here. Okay, so when you look like this, then you know it's time to do your foundation. So just before I get into that, as you can see, without looking at the colors, my skin is quite balanced. All the redness is gone. It's really bright under here. And then once you put the foundation over the top, it just gives a really good canvas to start off with. So I'm just going to use my infallible 24-hour foundation by L'Oreal. So as you can see, once you finish putting on all your foundation, your skin is perfectly balanced. I find that when I don't color correct and put my foundation straight over the top, your skin looks clear and everything, but it is still a little bit off balance. So when you put in this extra step of color correction before your foundation, it definitely does make a difference. So now I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face. I did forget to mention that if you do color correct, I do tend to use a little less concealer on the rest of my face. Like, you cover up spots and everything with the color correction, so you don't really need much concealer once you've got the color correcting and your foundation over the top. And so that is the end of the how to correct your skin using the Inoxa Cover and Correct palette. I really like this palette. It's really easy to blend out. They have a good amount of product in there and they're really thin consistency and creamy. Even though I can't use these as concealers, you can still use them as a contour shade. So just to sum up, you need to use the yellow shade for under the eyes and any sort of dull dark areas. You use the green shade for reducing of redness, so any kind of spots or pimples or a sunburn, even any kind of just normal, you know, my skin is quite red all of the time, like even my ears are quite red at the moment, so that color is really good for that. The lavender you use to reduce unwanted yellow tone, and then you have the apricot shade, which is used to brighten any areas that you think need brightening. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that. Leave a comment down below as well if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to say. I love to hear feedback, so if you'd like to do that, then go right ahead. And that's all I have to say. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Use these for purple, just to get rid of a little bit of redness that using the Inoxa and out. You can use the blue shade or the green shade, some people consider it blue, to